The best thing about the new Seat Leon is that it's available in a mild hybrid. Hi guys, Aidan here from Johnson Parts 8, and today I'm going to take you through this 2020 Seat Leon FR mild hybrid. It has a completely different design, so you're going to have your full LED lights in the front, you're going to have your grey grille with your grey garnish down here, and your 6 front parking sensors. Coming around to the side, you're going to have your 18-inch FR wheels, and that's going to be colour coded with your grille and your wing mirrors here as well. Coming down to the side of the car, you're going to have your gloss black pillars. And you're also going to have your rear tinted glass then as well. Coming around to the back, you're going to have your matching gloss black piece here onto your spoiler. You're going to have your 2 chrome exhausts out the back, and you're going to have your 6 rear parking sensors with your rear reversing camera and your coast to coast lights. You're also going to have 380 litres of boot space, which is pretty big for the class of the car. Coming around to this side of the car, again you're going to have a whole new design with all these brand new lines that Seat have designed. And you're going to have your touch sensitive pad over here. So to lock the car, you're just going to put your finger on the touch sensitive pad, and to unlock the car, there's another pad on the inside. On the inside of the car, you're going to have your half leather, half cloth interior with your red stitching. And being a mild hybrid, it's going to have your DSG gearbox. I'm just going to take you on a test drive there in this 2020 Seat Leon FR. So the biggest thing basically that they changed from the interior of the new Leon would be your 10-inch screen in the new model. Again, it's a completely different software to anything that Seat's been using, so it's the first of its kind. So you can have 3 different widgets on your home screen. When you have those 3 different widgets, you can customize it from anything you want. So you can have driver profiles, you can have you know, your car up on the screen. If I swipe over here to the left, you're going to have your sat nav, you're going to have your radio, your mobile phone. Again, once all that's connected, it will show up on your screen. With that, there's no buttons on this new system, so it's all, you can scroll, and once I'm scrolling here, you can see the temperature up here changing. Again, when I scroll down, the temperature will drop. Again, same with the volume of the car. If you scroll left to right, it is going to change the volume. Again, if you're not 100% comfortable with that, or if you're not 100% sure, again, you can just touch plus or minus for the radio, or again for the heating system in the car. You're going to have different drive modes. So you're going to have Eco, Normal and Sport. Again, across the whole range and Seat, they have that set up in the cars. This is a mild hybrid, so you're going to have your DSG gearbox, push button start, and you're also going to have your electric handbrake, which would be standard. You're going to have a brand new steering wheel. So in the steering wheel in this, you're going to have your leather steering wheel with your red stitching and your flat bottom with your FR badging. Again, a lovely new look to this kind of car. You're also going to have your 3D dash in front of you. So your dash, you can change from your usual dials with your sat nav in the middle, or you can press your view button here on your steering wheel and your view will change, again according to whatever you'd prefer, you know. If I was to press it again, it's going to pop up with the sat nav in the middle. If I press it again, you can have whatever choice you'd like really within that kind of setup. Again, I prefer the traditional setup. Down to the right here, you're going to have your touch sensitive pad, so you're going to have all your different modes. So you're going to have automatic lights. You also have the option to put on your front fog lamps or your rear fog lamps, or your windscreen demister then as well. In your FR spec model, you're going to get your half leather, half cloth seats, again with your red stitching, and you're also going to get your 2 USB-C ports up here with your wireless charging plate, and you're also going to get 2 USB-C ports in the back also. Now the engine that's in this car, guys, so it's a 1.5 TSI, so it's a mild hybrid petrol turbo engine that's in this car, and with the DSG gearbox. It's a 7-speed gearbox, and with the gearbox having 3 different modes. So as you can see in my clocks down here, it will say D for drive, obviously. If I was to push it down again, it's going to go into sport. So the car's always, the car's in sport mode as it is. So you can tell by up here with the S, but when it drops down to sport mode down here, so you can have your car in sport mode and also your gearbox in sport mode. The third mode that you can put your gearbox into would obviously be manual. So if I can change the gears just from these paddles back here. So when I take off here now in a second, I'll be able to show you. You're also going to have electric windows, electric mirrors all the way around. So again, which will be kind of standard in your FR spec. Just when we go to take off here, as you can see, so if I press your paddle on your right, it's going to change to M. So M3. If I want to change up a gear, M4. Again, if I want to drop down a gear, press your left paddle and it'll bring you back down a gear. Again, to get out of this manual mode, you're just going to press it back once. It's going to go back into sport. If you want to put it back into drive, it's going to go back into D. In this new Seat Leon as well, in the front you're going to have, it's kind of your coast-to-coast lights but with ambient lighting. So your coast-to-coast lights in your front will start from here. They'll wrap around all the front of your dash and they'll come around to the other side of the door. Now, generally in these cars, you'd have your blind spot assist in your wing mirror, but in this, it's going to be in your door here. So if someone comes into your blind spot, it's going to light up amber, just to kind of let you know someone's going to be in your blind spot, not to pull out. And then at night time, then once you have your lights on, you're going to be able to choose your ambient lighting colour. So you're going to have a range of different kind of colours that you can choose from. So if I was to click on my car here, and then if I click on background lighting, and you can click from all the other presets, but if you click on individual will give you a range of colours. So you'll have red, orange, white, green, blue, again, whatever your preference is, and you'll be able to choose that colour. And at night time, it's a little fantastic feature. Also with this model, you're going to have your speed sign recognition. So you're going to have a camera and a sensor just in front of your wing or front of your rear view mirror here. So it'll pick up all the road signs. So as you can see down here, you have your little road sign saying 50, and it will also have just a little indication. So if there was a road that you weren't sure that you were travelling on, what the speed limit was, it's a nice little touch to know that you'll have that feature within your car. So one of the other features that this car has as well, guys, is the ability for the car to park itself. So if I just click on this little button here, it will pop up on my screen saying searching for spaces. So if I just drive slowly next to a couple of spaces, the cameras and sensors should pick up a space big enough for myself. So as you can see on my screen here, it will pop up so I can change the direction of the car. Now, if I want the car facing outwards, I'll just press start. Once I press start, it will show on my screen here, please reverse slowly. So if I put the car into reverse, and if I just reverse slowly, the car will steer itself. Again, myself just controlling the pedals. That orange bar on the right hand side just down here will let you know how far to come back. So, please brake. Now, I'll put the car back into drive. Steering wheel will take over again. Say please drive slowly, and as I can see, please brake, put it back into reverse, and just watch the orange bar and the car will do itself. So all I'm doing is controlling the pedals. The car is picking up the size of the space, and it's using that by using the cameras and sensors built into this car. And please brake, and park assist is finished. Please take over the steering, put your car into park, put up your handbrake, and the car is done. If you have any more questions or queries, don't hesitate to contact us at Johnson Park Mahonpoint.